Gloria Steinem is a revolutionary woman who helped spearhead the women's movement. She was a journalist, activist, and major feminist leader in the 1960s and 1970s and continues her work today. The women's movement was necessary due to the notions of the 1960s that women were meant for making a home and nothing more. These ideals seeped into advertising as well as overall societal views of what women were allowed to do. Only 38% of women at the time were members of the workforce and were largely restricted to teachers, nurses, or secretaries. This led to a great amount of frustration from women at the time, leading to the necessary and influential women's movement. Steinem's contributions to the movement helped influence the future of media and inspired countless women to fight the stereotypes and coverage of women in media. Gloria Steinem has left both the historical and societal impact that has fed into the movements and change we still see implemented today. Gloria Steinem's work as a journalist inspired much of her desire to make a change in the 60s and 70s, based in part on the work she was given simply for being a woman as well as her treatment as a journalist.
When it came to assignments as a freelance writer, I was assigned things about fashion and food and makeup and babies, or the low point of my life, textured stockings. When I delivered the articles to my editor at the Sunday Times magazine, he generally gave me a choice, like either I could go to a hotel room with him in the afternoon or mail his letters on the way out. Needless to say, I mailed the letters, but I just assumed you had to put up with this. I don't think I understood the need for a movement until I went to cover an abortion hearing.
After Steinem covered the abortion hearing mentioned, she changed her path from journalism to activism. However, Steinem's background in journalism helped her form the opinions and skills necessary to pursue the women's movement. Additionally, much of her journalistic career later on involved her activism, such as her 1978 essay, If Men Could Menstruate. Gloria Steinem helped many influential women lead the women's movement, such as Betty Friedan, the author of The Feminine Mystique. The work of Gloria Steinem encouraged a revolution leading to change in the media coverage and societal views of women. The women's movement, including much of Steinem's activism, inspired the 11-hour sit-in at the Ladies' Home Journal in 1970. This sit-in was instrumental in changing media coverage of women's issues based on the demands of the organizers. These demands included hiring additional female writers along with being more selective in advertising, especially where it concerned derogatory images of women. Gloria Steinem's work has both directly and indirectly made a significant historical impact on the view of women and women's issues in the media. Steinem's work continues to make a huge impact on media as we currently know it because of her courageous activism in the 1960s and 70s and even throughout today.